Alright, so we're going through my comics, the ones in the hard case, the ones of more value in my collection. And I actually have two copies of this. This is the first of two, Spider-Man 400. Now, this is the, it's entitled The Death in the Family, and it's the death of Aunt May. Now, there's a really funny video. I encourage you to go watch it. You can find it on YouTube. Type in Stan Lee interviews Jim Lee. It's a video of the great Stan Lee interviewing Jim Lee back around, I want to say 91. This was following the release of X-Men #1, which became the highest selling comic of all time. So Stan is interviewing Jim. Jim is like drawing for Stan, and they're just chit-chatting. Jim's talking about his background, and how he goes about, paneling and all that. It's a great, iconic, legendary video too. I mean, you talk about like a Silver Age legend and a Copper Bronze Age legend. Just two comic, icons doing what they love to do, talk comics. But anyway, it's a great video. I encourage you to watch it. It's a two-parter. But in that video, Stan Lee jokes that he wanted to kill off Aunt May, but the fans, you had half of the fans that wanted Aunt May dead, and half the fans that would have, like a conniption fit if he killed her off. So he always struggled with that question, to kill or not to kill off Aunt May. Well, so this is mid-90s, just so I guess you fast forward a few years from that interview, and he actually goes and does it, and he actually writes the story. So this is, correct me if I'm wrong, comic fan, I may be wrong, but this is the last Amazing Spider-Man story written by Stan Lee. I believe that to be the case, and so I have two copies of this. I'm going to get them both graded. Now this is the lesser valued die cut cover variant. I think it's better than so there's a newsstand copy where it's not, so that's more valuable. But in terms of covers, I think this embossed die cut is just cooler. And so I've got two copies of this. This is the first of two, and as you can see, this has got to be a 9.8. I mean, it wasn't really opened and handled or anything. This was a collector's copy. That's why I got two of them, and I know one of the copies has a crinkle. This is the cleaner one. I think that other copy has like a little bit of a crinkle in it, and I'm hoping that can get pressed out. So we'll see. Yeah. Just trying to think wait. I had two copies. I'm not sure where that other one is. Huh. I'm hoping it's in that other stack, in my other stack. Otherwise, I know I'm missing a Spider-Man. This one I shared in an earlier video. It's not a high grade, but it is something I would slab because it's such an iconic cover, and anytime you got Stan the Man on a cover, you want to collect it. So it doesn't appear much, he doesn't appear that often in comics like he did in the movies, but every now and then you get a cameo by Stan in the comics, or like Jack Kirby or somebody. So anytime he get those cameos, or in this instance, a cover. You definitely want to get that. And that's Stanley. I mean, the character in this isn't. It's not, but yeah, sleazy publisher. That's Stan. Just put a imagine that guy with a mustache. You're looking at Stanley. Okay, so let's see here. What am I doing? We're gonna go on now to the final, my Grail books. Not the Grail books, I should say. My final case, and these are the most valuable in my collection. Thank you.